Hi and welcome to RCKicks. Well, after the last time I tried to fix this car, we found out that the ECU was knackered. So I quickly jumped on the internet, banged a few keys, and I picked up one of these. Now, I'm sure you probably know of this ECU. They're quite famous. It's low end for the HobbyWing company, but it's perfectly acceptable in these old vintage cars, and it's waterproof, simple to use. So I use quite a few of these in my brushed vintage cars. Obviously we don't put brushless in most of the vintage cars, they just can't handle it, you know, unless you do it for a bit of fun and you just blast up and down the street and then car rolls over constantly. But for this old girl, this is perfectly acceptable. I'm not even going to change the motor, stick with the same old motor. I just want it running and I want it to be reliable until I eventually get round to restoring it back to mint. But I do enjoy driving this car in the garden. Anyway, let's get it out of the box, get it in the car, fire it up, put the car back together again, and hopefully that's it for a while. Pretty straightforward bit of kit. All done for you, it's just lovely. These aren't my LiPo batteries, these ones. My LiPo batteries are in a container over there. These are just my usual. There we go. I still double bag them just in case, but they're not quite as high risk as the LiPos, so they don't live in a metal container. Oh. Right. So now we've got a battery, we can actually test this. Also, I need the controller. Not very prepared today. Right. So, right, now we've finally found a battery and we have my controller. We can do a test run. What I want to do is I want to test it without it flying off the table like last time. Which would be handy, won't it? Stick the power. Basically, before I fit it to the car, I just want to make sure it all works. I think it's make sure it's set for an MCS. It is forward one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that goes into there like that. That goes into there like that. That goes into there. That plugs into there like that. Then we turn on that. We turn on that. Good. Okay, so apart from being the wrong way round, cool. Okay, that's fine. Well, I know everything works, so we can now try and package it back up in the car.
Through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red.
Now the issue I can see is the mount for the switch is different. And the cable is tiny. How am I going to make that work? It will fit, but it's not leaving me much space. Jeepers creepers, mate.
I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone. Can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know.
I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I can make it if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it if I try to.
It's not exactly what I'd call set up brilliantly, but good enough for blasting around the garden until I can sort it out. So it's fully working again. That steering servo sounds like it's on its way out. I've got a spare one of those, so it's not such a big deal. Kind of keeps it out of the way. It's not pretty, but it's not supposed to be. It's just a band-aid, just for now. Right, there we go, all fixed. All fixed again. Go and blast her in the garden a little bit just to make sure she's okay. Steering servo's definitely on the way out, so I'll have to replace that. But as long as it functions basically until I do a rebuild, it's good enough. Anyway, thanks very much. Just something little just to show you that the Hotshot's back up and running again, and that's basically the procedure in putting a new ECU in an old vintage car. Very easy, and there's almost no wiring whatsoever. Thanks very much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.